2 or 3 months ago, I valued Paytm at around 800 rupees per share, and after that, I bought this stock at around 480. After that, in this month, the Q3 result of the company came out, and my investment gave me around 40% return in less than 2 months. So that was great for me, and I sold the stock at around 700. So I made around 40% return. And in this video, I will update my valuation model as per the recent quarter, and I will also update the quarter, what has happened in the quarter, and what we can expect in the upcoming quarter of the company. So let's start without wasting any time. So first slide is about contribution margin and EBITDA. So in this quarter, company become profitable as per the EBITDA before ESOPs, and the margin was around 2% in this quarter, and last year for the same quarter it was around 27% negative. So it has improved around 53% in 1 year. So it was really great news for the company, for the management, and that was the reason why stock is skyrocketed and gave around 30-40% return in just 2 or 4 days. Now let's talk about the contribution margin. And those of you do not know what is contribution margin, so it is sales minus variable cost of the company. So it is the contribution margin, and the contribution margin for the recent quarter is 51%, and for the previous and last year it was around 31%. So it also has improved a lot, like 31%, and now it is 51%. So that is the contribution margin and EBITDA. It has improved a lot, and as per the company, it will improve more in the upcoming quarters. Like EBITDA will improve more, and contribution margin also improve. So that was the contribution margin and EBITDA. Now let's proceed to the revenue growth and what has driven the revenue growth. And for the recent quarter, company has recorded 2062 crores in revenue in total, and the big chunk of the revenue has come from payment services, and after that the financial services and other. Financial services includes loan business of the company. Like loan, company is a distributor of loan. It distributes loan through NBFCs and charge a commission on the loans. So this figure is and the financial services and other figure was around in this quarter 446 crore, and payment services figure is 1153 crores, and cloud and commerce revenue segment is at 420 crores. This segment includes like ticket booking and recharge kind of thing, and also advertisement on the Paytm platform. And one thing to look here is that company has not recorded the UPI incentive that it has given by the government. As so UPI incentive was around 200 crore in last 3 quarter. The company is not recording this figure because of the consistency in the statements. That is why it is not recording. And the revenue figure for the last year was around 1456 crore. So it has grown 42% year over year. Now let's proceed some metrics of the business. First is average MTU, monthly transacting users. Monthly transacting monthly transacting user was at 85 million for the quarter 3, and it was around 64 million users in the last year for the same quarter. So it has improved it has improved around 32% year over year. And if we talk about subscription paying merchants of the company, like Soundbox, merchant have to pay some fees for using the Soundbox of the company. It on an average, this fees is around 100 and 150 for company. So merchants was around 5.8 million for the recent quarter, and it was around 2 million last year for the same quarter. So it has grown at a tremendous rate. Now let's talk about the value of loans disbursed through Paytm, and this figure is around 10,000 crore for the recent quarter, and it was around 2200 crore for the last quarter of the company. So it has increased by 357% year over year, and this segment of the company is growing very rapidly, more than any segment of the company. But the company is earning very little as compared to the loan disbursed amount. Company is earning around 200 to 400 crore from this segment. So that was all about the company quarter 3 reports. Now let's proceed to the valuation, my valuation sheet. So for this quarter, I have changed some metrics in my valuation. First is cloud and commerce growth. Quarter 3, the cloud and commerce growth was a little bit slow as per my valuation, as per my assumptions. So I have reduced the growth of cloud and commerce, and financial services has been growing at a forecasted rate. For the current financial year, my projected growth is 55% for the financial services and 30% for the cloud and commerce. So that is the growth matrix. And in this quarter, I have changed the beta of the company. Beta is the risk metric of the valuation. Like if the beta is high, that means the company is very risky as compared to their peers or as compared to the market. But the beta is less as compared to their peers or the market, that means that company is less risky. So the last quarter, the beta was around 1.15, and now I have reduced the beta to 1.1% because the company has become EBITDA profitable. That is why I have reduced the beta, because there is little risk as compared to the last quarter, and company is showing a very good set of numbers continuously in last 4 quarters, like you saw in the previous slides. So that is why I have reduced it. And after doing all these things, I have come up with a value of 740 rupees per share, and now the share is around 630. So the share is undervalued by around 17% as per my valuation, and I will buy the share again at less than 600 rupees per share. So that was all from my side. If you have any suggestion, you can comment down. And thank you so much for listening me